The service I attended or watched was the Cornerstone Presbyterian Church. A little background about Cornerstone is they are a combination of Presbyterian and Evangelical Presbyterian. They're a mix of two churches that came together to form Cornerstone. The EPC also is the Evangelical Presbyterian Church. EPC for short consists of 121,000 members in over 600 churches. And Cornerstone is located in Leawood, Kansas. The service I attended is called a worship service. They only have services on Sunday, and sadly, I work on Sunday, so I was not able to attend in person, but I have been. This is a place I frequent quite often, not because of my other, or that my religious views are Presbyterian, but I have meetings. The church actually opens up and does meetings and stuff there, so their only church services are provided at 9 and 11 on Sunday mornings. I watched the modern service on YouTube. Their modern is the 11 o'clock one. The 9 a.m. is their traditional one. I have the link for the service here if anyone is interested. You can also go to their, just search Cornerstone Presbyterian Church, Leawood, Kansas, and you can find their information. The service contained an intro, readings, music, communion, and like a conclusion slash exit. I grew up and still attend Catholic Mass, so I was amazed at how different these masses were. Even though Presbyterian falls under the Christianity umbrella, as does Catholicism, it was very much different. And I'm not sure if that's because I attended the modern Mass or modern worship service, or the if that's just how they do things differently. It sparked my curiosity. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a traditional service now. But for like the generalization, it contained most of the same things. The atmosphere, here's a picture of me outside of the building. I could not, like I said earlier, I couldn't attend a service in person this time, but I have been there while service was going on. The environment is always laid back. There's a lot of conversations before and after the service. People appear happy, smiling. I've actually been pulled into conversations even though I wasn't there for the service. They have a lot of seating areas as you walk into the place, like coffee table looking things, little bistro, and like couches. It is a very nice place to sit and have meetings and do stuff like that. And I always end up getting pulled into conversations with um, people that came to attend the service. I will say it's not very quote unquote godly, meaning it's not plastered with religious artifacts. Like, there isn't statues and stuff like that. There isn't a million pictures of Jesus everywhere, which is kind of refreshing. But also, if you, other than the cross outside of the building, if you didn't know what this place was, like, you wouldn't know it was like a religious gathering place. The altar itself is like carpeted, and it's not overly embellished. It's just a table, a little reading area, like a podium, and a, a longer table with a cross that they do communion at. The service was like a Catholic service. There was plenty of differences. I could nitpick it all day. I have been going to mass since I was born. I noticed just the slightest differences. Even in a prayer said by communion, right before communion, I could like nitpick. I'm so used to it. But overall, the bigger ones that stood out are not having servers, kid or adult servers, no grand procession or exit, one person doing all the readings, the list goes on. There were things like the overall religious readings from the Bible, Christian music, communion, and overall layout was similar, so I will give it that. And then thoughts, my overall thoughts. It was a great experience. I think this helps me differentiate that Christianity is so broad and that religions that fall underneath it can be alike yet so different at the same time. So this for sure is going to help me not group them together doing this assignment. And then my references.